Thanks, first of all. Just a fairly broad question, but I'm just wondering what your opinions on DMT are, well, I don't know how much you know. I assume you know more than me, but perhaps maybe if it's found naturally in the human brain, perhaps why, or if there's anything you'd like to say about that.
Yeah, well, I'm unqualified to talk about it because I haven't done it. I mean, for those of you who don't know, DMT is famous as the most potent psychedelic in the sense that it's not in terms of the size of the dose required to get you off, but the effects of taking it. And it also distinguishes itself because it's the shortest acting, and it is an endogenous molecule that we already have in our brains and elsewhere, and so in some sense this is an illegal neurotransmitter that people can it becomes available when you smoke it or inject it, and it leads to the shortest and yet most kind of stratospheric change in consciousness. So a whole an acid trip could be, an LSD trip could be 10 hours, DMT could be 10 minutes, full course, and the phenomenology of this experience is interesting because it's not like it's you with a changed perception. What people tend to report if they get a sufficient amount of DMT on board, and apparently that's hard because it's very unpleasant to smoke, but they report getting kind of shot out of themselves and landing elsewhere. And the phenomenology of this experience there's almost no classical religious imagery at all. No matter who you are taking this drug, you don't meet Jesus and you don't meet your grandma and you don't meet Buddha. But what people tend to report is very bizarre, kind of alien, insectile-like creatures that they come into the presence of. So there's this, probably what I just said sounds like complete insanity to most people in this room, but you go online and you get smart, serious people trying to make sense of this phenomenology. But I've never done it, and so I can't, I can't speak as one who has had to integrate that experience.
One more question.